welcome back to another weekly announcement video. I know it's been a while, been busy, work. Um, this week, obviously, we have the streamer event. Tarkir Dragonstorm is coming out next week. So the streamer event is going to be this week. It'll be on Wednesday. It'll be at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. So all your favorite streamers will be streaming the new set and playing with decks and drafting and all that fun stuff. So if you have a favorite streamer who streams Magic, they'll most likely be playing this, and you can watch them in the new set and all that good stuff. And again, with the new set, they're going to do something a little different this time around, apparently. So we're going to have the big patch tomorrow. And so what that does for them is it gives them a full week to kind of fix things if they have to, instead of like, okay, set release is on Tuesday, here's a big patch, and then there's bugs or whatever, there's issues. Now they have to extend, the basically like, oh, we have to fix all this, while everyone's trying to play with the new cards. So they're releasing it a week before. It's going to be in your game, in your client, right? So you'll be able to craft cards and look at the new cards and everything in your game, but you can't play with them, right? So you can build decks with them in it. You just can't play with them basically in queue. You can't play brawl or standard or anything with the new cards. You have to wait until next week, and then the cards will be playable. But they want it in the system first, so if there are any issues, they'll be able to fix them. They have a week to fix them if there are any. So that's kind of cool. I like that. They're already in the thing, so you can pre-build a deck, or whatever. Like if you're like, oh, I want to brew this or brew that, kind of build decks and whatnot. So then next week when the set is actually released, you already have decks built and you could just start playing instead of like waiting for it to be released and then you can build stuff, and then them fixing issues before the set release is actually a really good idea. Moving on, of course there was a banned and restricted announcement in three formats: Modern, Legacy, and Pauper. None of them are a part of Arena, so we don't have to worry much about it. But if you do play Pauper, Paper, if you play Paper Magic, you should look into this. If you play Magic Online, you should check this out. Some really fun stuff in Pauper. Modern, no unbannings, but they did ban Underworld Breach. So some broken stuff was happening. So Legacy, again, not I don't play Legacy. I used to play Modern, but it got too chaotic for me that I was like, I'm good. So again, nothing changed to Explorer or Pioneer. No changes to Standard. They left it as is, and so on and so forth. So if you want to check that out, they'll be here in this link right here. And we're getting The Rock back, or sorry, Dwayne. And it's there's stuff painted on him now. There's some eyebrow, so it's Dastardly Dwayne. It will only be available tomorrow, and you can buy him at the store. So if you want that, well, you can get it tomorrow. I'm not a cosmetic person. I do click on Dwayne when my opponent has it, but I just feel like that's half a pack. Well, at least that's how much the other one cost last year. So I'd rather save that money and buy, a pack. And then, of course, the Arena Championship was this weekend. The final qualifier for the next championship is this weekend. We'll go over that in the event schedule. But yes, the Arena Championship was this weekend. The winner was Christopher, I'm guessing, but European spelled Christopher Lindqvist. I'm demolishing that. I'm so sorry, but they won. So congratulations to them. They did stream it, which is cool. I like that they were able to stream it. I should have watched it, but busy. But yeah. So if you want to play competitively, you can do it through Arena. There's just you have to play and win. To go into the event schedule, I noticed the midweek magic is only 2 weeks ahead, and when I click the link, it just says error. So I don't know if they kind of got lazy with the midweek magic or what, but they're kind of lacking right now. So kind of sucks because it's like my favorite thing when it comes to arena at the moment, just the midweek magic events. We got no joke, Aetherdrift quick draft. I don't know what that means. Again, uh, the link to the actual events midweek magic page is not working, and so I can't get a description on what no joke means. So either way, Aetherdrift, uh, quick draft, and then next week we got jump into Tarkir Dragonstorm, which is just a jumpstart decks, which are I think are really fun. When it comes to new sets, just hey, here's some jumpstart decks and have some fun. Then we got quick draft. So starting tomorrow, we'll have murders at Karlov Manor, and then the following or 2 weeks from now, we'll get Tarkir Dragonstorm quick drafts available. Other events, we got Arena Phantom Cube Draft. It's going on right now up until the 8th. And then starting tomorrow, we got War of the Spark Flashback Draft. So if you liked War of the Spark and you want to play draft, then this is your opportunity to do it. I'm assuming it's going to be both uh, regular and traditional, but I could be wrong. Which, if you don't know what regular and traditional means, regular means best of one, traditional means best of three. Um, and then again, the qualifiers. So it's going to be this weekend. Um, yes, this weekend. I think Friday. Hold on, I'm looking at the calendar. Yes, so Friday is going to be um, Aetherdrift Phantom Sealed best of three, and then the actual qualifier weekend is going to be on from Saturday to Sunday. That will also be Aetherdrift Phantom Sealed. It doesn't specify if it's best of three or best of one, but I'm assuming it's best of three. Usually, when it comes to like tournaments like this, it's usually best of three. But yeah, so if you're trying to play competitive Magic and you want to get onto the big stages of competitive Magic, this is a good way to do it through Arena. Highly recommended if that's what you're going for. Lastly, we got the ranked seasonal rewards. Again, I always recommend it. So today's actually a really good example. What I'm going to do is this. I'm going to show you. So I just opened up Arena, and this is my seasonal rankings, final results, right? So again, I only went into silver, and it's just me playing ranked. Remember, when you lose in bronze, you never get notched down, but when you win, you do get notched up. No matter how many times you lose, you will never go down, and just winning a match notches you up. So I was able to get to the bottom tier of silver. I'm gonna claim rewards, and because I got in both constructed and limited, I'm able to get rewarded twice. So I got enough. I got 2 packs of Aetherdrift and an additional 1,000 gold. And this is just from playing ranked, right? Am I saying try to get to mythic? No, that's a lot of grinding. If you want to do that, go for it. But if you're trying to get as much packs and gold and resources to be able to play arena and play with the decks you want and all that, this is probably one of the easiest things to do because, again, when you're going and trying to get challenges, you will be, um, you will be, what's the word? You'll be playing games anyways. So just playing ranked up until you get into silver, you know, again, bronze, no matter how many times you lose, you'll never go down. But if you can win some matches, playing whether it's in standard or what is it, explorer, timeless, historic, whatever it may be, you'll be ranking up at least to silver, and then at that point you can just be like, okay, I'm not going to play ranked, because I get it. Ranked is you're playing against some as I refer to them sweaty competitive people, and you're playing against tier 1 decks, and it's a little frustrating, if you're playing a jank brew, whatever. It is a little like, oh, playing against, is it Phoenix? And oh, great, I'm playing against mono red or whatever, right? Like tier 1 decks, and it's frustrating, but Again, you may be able to pull off a win. I've been able to pull off wins if you go back my daily videos, daily grind videos. There's some matches that, like, I think recently, one of my last videos, I beat Is It Phoenix in ranked, with a black, like my black red challenge deck. It just turned out to work, and my opponent just didn't draw into what they needed. I was able to do enough damage, and it was just like they couldn't do anything. And like, oh well, I lose, and then I won. So sometimes you get lucky. And so again, I highly recommend it. Again, this is basically 3 packs, right? Because the 1,000 gold is 1,000 gold, but it can turn into a third pack. I earned 3 packs by just, you know, what I do already, right? Play Magic. So just wanted to throw out there and show everyone that it's totally doable. All you have to do is just play regular matches of Magic, but just in ranked. And so again, the rewards are going to be, depending on what rank you are, like where I was with Dragonstorm or Silver. It's going to be, so it's going to be packed, but starting next month, obviously they're going to start releasing you're going to get rewarded the Tarkir Dragonstorm packs instead of the Aetherdrift. So if you're in bronze, if you just play a match in ranked, you don't even have to get into silver. If you just are in bronze, you get rewarded a pack. So even that again, even easier, right? But if you do get into silver, you get that extra 500 gold, and then in gold you get an additional pack and another 500 gold, and you start getting these skins, or wait, they're called card styles. So our uncommon is Dragon Brood's Relic, and then our rare is Dragonologist. There you go. I don't know why that word was hard for me. And yeah, the further you get ranked up, the more packs you get. Again, to me, I don't think it's enough personally. What you get rewarded. I think they should at least be, instead of the new set, they should be gold packs. But I don't mind, like, hey, if you get into Mythic, you get 1 Dragonstorm pack and then 4 gold packs. I'm all about it. That's perfectly fine. That makes sense. Like, hey, if you get into gold, you get 1 Dragonstorm pack and 1 gold pack. Beautiful. I'm totally down for that. Like, I get it if, like, oh, you're in bronze and you get a gold pack. Okay, fair enough. Silver, like, I'm telling you, it's super easy to get to. Okay, I get it. Let's just do this standard pack. But once you start getting to gold, platinum, diamond, mythic, at that point I think gold packs are way more reasonable, because it takes a lot of grinding and should be rewarded. And to me, like, maybe pushing to gold and getting that gold pack is really worth it, because then I can build a better collection and so on and so forth, right? But regular packs is like, well, what's the point? I'm not gonna grind to get 1 extra pack, because it is a lot of grinding. um but there it is. That's the announcements for today and for the week. I want to thank you for watching. Apologies for not coming out with these every week. Just, life happens. And I'm sure you guys understand. And if you like my content overall, please subscribe. I'll catch you next time. Bye bye.